Hello friends, welcome to my channel Plant Pathology Pathsala. This is Jumishte Mehe, PhD scholar from Banaras Hindu University. So this is the ninth part and we are discussing the most frequently asked plant pathology question in ICAR JRF or SRF, ASRB NET, PHU, PET and RET and other pre-PG exams. So please see this video till the end and don't forget to subscribe my channel. So let's start the questions. First question is the first book on plant pathology, that is diseases of cultivated crops, their causes and their control, was written by. Answer is C. J. Kuhn. He was the first author who written book on the plant pathology and this is the title of the book. Okay. Julius Kuhn. Next question is in 1861, who discovered that the potato leaf blight was caused by a fungus? So the answer is Anton de Very. He was the first scientist who stated that the leaf blight of potato it is caused by a fungus, that is a Oomycetes fungus, that is the Phytophthora infestans. This is the symptom of Phytophthora infestans. I have already made a separate video on Phytophthora infestans, its symptom, disease cycle, everything I have discussed. Please see that video. I have given the link in the description section. Next question is, the turgor pressure of an aprisorium is due to the enormous accumulation of DAGs in the aprisorium. Answer is glycerol. So after the germination of a spore, how it germinates? The spore germinates by forming a germ tube, and to penetrate or to create the mechanical pressure, the spore form a special pouch-like structure that is called as aprisorium, and to develop the turgor pressure inside this aprisorium, this glycerol is very helpful. Okay, by the glycerol the osmotic pressure inside the aprisorium increase, and when it forms a infection packs, that infection pack will penetrate into the host cell with a higher pressure. Okay, so that it can penetrate the host cell more deeper. So this glycerol is very helpful. Next question is, in India, Borax mixture was first used against which disease? So the answer is C. Ticca leaf spot or Ticca disease of groundnut. Borax mixture is a copper fungicide. It is a mixture of copper sulfate, water and lime. It was first discovered by PMA Milledade in 1883 and it was first used against the powdery mildew of grape. But in India, it is first used against the Ticca leaf spot of groundnut. Okay, this is a very important disease of groundnut. Next question is, the soil in which spore of many soil-borne fungi are often unable to germinate is known as. Answer is C. Suppressive soil. So the suppressive soil are named as per the suppressive nature of the soil. It suppresses or inhibit the germination of spore of different soil-borne fungi. It may be due to the presence of some biocontrol agent or some compounds that is released from the biocontrol agent. Okay. Next question is, new biotypes of bacteria seems to arise with varying frequency by means of. So the answer is D, all of this. That is transformation, conjugation and transduction. So these are the methods by which new biotypes or variation amongst the bacteria can be arise. Transformation means soluble fraction of DNA can be transformed from one bacteria to another. Then conjugation, it was performed that one conjugation tube will form between two bacteria, and through that conjugation tube the genetic material will transfer from one bacteria to another, whereas the transduction, it was performed by the help of a bacteriophage. So this is about the methods to create variation among the bacteria or for the formation of new biotypes of bacteria. Next question is, late blight of potato was first introduced to India from, so answer is B, Europe. So late blight was first introduced into India from Europe. Next question is, agrobacterium species could transmit genes across the kingdom barrier to plants. Such events are called, so the answer is horizontal gene transfer. Means the horizontal gene transfer means the transfer of gene across the kingdom, that is from the bacteria to the plants. So by this agrobacterium species, horizontal gene transfer can be done, or it is possible by the agrobacterium species. Next question is, in transduction, the transfer of genetic information is always limited to member of same species or even genus. This is known as, so the answer is vertical gene transfer. So the vertical gene transfer and horizontal gene transfer. In vertical gene transfer, the gene transfer is limited to the member of same species or even same genus. Whereas this horizontal gene transfer includes the transfer of genetic material or gene from one species to different species or across the kingdom also. Okay. So this is the difference between horizontal and vertical gene transfer. Next question is, partial or complete loss of virulence of pathogens is called, so the answer is B, attenuation. So when we culture generally for the obligate parasite, when we culture the obligate parasite in a artificial media, if we will not re-inoculate that, then after some time it loses virulence or its capacity to infect a plant. That is called as attenuation. To regain its virulence, we must re-inoculate the plants with re-inoculate the pathogen with its host, and we have to re-isolate that, and again we have to reculture that. Next question is, Coletotrichum species produce which type of Aprisoria? So the answer is A, melanized Aprisoria. I have already discussed in the previous question that what is Aprisoria, and it may be of two types, that is melanized or non-melanized. In melanized, melanin is present and it will be of black color, whereas this non-melanized Aprisoria, it does not contain the melanin and it is not blackish one. Okay. The Coletotrichum species, it produces the melanized or blackish color Aprisoria which contain the melanin pigment. This melanin pigment is also helpful for the aprisorial formation and the formation or for the development of higher turgor pressure. Also in case of Magnaporthy oryzae, melanized Aprisoria is formed. Next question is, Magnaporthy oryzae gene have been shown to control aprisorial development is, so the answer is MPG1. This gene is very important for the development of Aprisoria in Magnaporthy oryzae. If we create mutant or this gene will be disrupted, then aprisorial development will not occur, and this pathogen will unable to infect its host. Next question is fourth component of disease tetrahedron is. So the answer is time. This is the diagram of disease tetrahedron. There are four component of disease tetrahedron, that is the pathogen, host, environment and the time. We have no or we are familiar with the disease triangle, that is consist of the pathogen, host and the environment. And this tetrahedron, disease tetrahedron, it consists of a extra element, that is the time. Whereas the disease pentagon, that consists another element, that is the human. So there are five components are there which is affecting or which is regulating the disease development, that is the pathogen, host, environment, time and the final is the human. Next question is in India domestic quarantine exists for which disease? So the answer is all of this. Bunchy top of banana, banana mosaic, then potato wart. These are very deadly diseases which are controlled in India by domestic quarantine. Quarantine may be of two types, that is international quarantine and domestic quarantine. Domestic quarantine, it is imposed inside a country, means it restricts the transport of the disease plant or disease material across the states. Okay, between two states it will control. Whereas the international quarantine, it will regulate the movement of disease material or planting material across the country, means between the two country. Next question is the genus Phytophthora was first established by. So the answer is Anton de. I have already discussed that Anton de was the first scientist who states that the late blight of potato was caused by a fungus, and he himself first established the genus Phytophthora. Next question is in India, plant quarantine rules and regulation were issued under DIPA in. So the answer is 1914. So this DIPA rule were issued in 1914. DIPA, DIPM is Destructive Insect Pest Act. This act was enacted in 1914. Next question is early maturing varieties can escape the damage due to. Answer is both, that is Puccinia graminis tritici and for Erysife polygony. It is causing the rust disease and this one causing the powdery mildew disease. So early maturing variety is a cultural method to control the rust and powdery mildew disease. Okay, if we do planting early or if we use early planting, early maturing varieties, then this disease can be escaped. Next question is who named the contagious agent causing sap transmission of tobacco mosaic disease as Contagium vivum fluidum and gave the term virus? Answer is Vaseline. So the contagious agent of TMV was called as Contagium vivum fluidum by Vaseline, and he only gave the term virus. Next question is who first used the local lesion assay method to check the infectivity of a virus? So the answer is Holmes. To check the infectivity of virus, different methods are used like local lesion assay, then indicator plants. These are the methods to check infectivity and its host range or to identify that virus. This method was first described by Holmes. Okay. Next question is biocontrol agent for management of rust fungi is. Answer is Dalluca fulvum. This is a fungus which is used as a biocontrol agent for rust fungi. Another fungus which is used as biocontrol agent for rust fungi is Verticillium lecani. Okay, these two are very important biocontrol agent for management of rust fungi or rust disease. Next question is who introduced the term satellite virus? Answer is C. Cassanis. Satellite virus are subviral agents that differ from the viroid because it depends on the presence of a helper virus for its propagation and it contains a nucleic acid that codes for a structural protein or a capsid. Okay. Next question is biocontrol agent for management of powdery mildew disease is. Answer is Ampelomyces quisqualis. This is also a fungus which is used as biocontrol agent for the powdery mildew disease or the fungi. Next question is BNAP-T is a formulation of. Answer is Trichoderma polysporum. This is a very important question and mostly asked in different exams. This Trichoderma polysporum, this is a biocontrol agent and the formulation available for this biocontrol agent is the BNAP-T. This is a trade name of this biocontrol agent. Okay, Trichoderma polysporum. Next question is target board-like symptoms appear in which disease? So the answer is early blight of potato. Target board symptom is a characteristic symptom of early blight of potato that is caused by Alternaria solani. Please remember this. Next question is tobacco rattle virus is included in which group? So the answer is NETU. NETU means nematode transmitting tubular virus. This is a tubular virus which is transmitted by Trichodurus and Paratrichodurus nematodes. Okay, this is a nematode transmitting virus. Generally, this nematode transmitting virus are grouped into two groups, that is NEPO and NETU, based on the structure of the virus. That is nematode transmitting polyhedral virus are grouped under NEPO and nematode transmitting tubular virus are grouped under NETU. This Nepo virus are transmitted by Zephyrema species, whereas Netu virus are transmitted by Trichodurus and Paratrichodurus nematode. Next question is potato virus X is transmitted by. Answer is Syncytium endoviticum. This is a fungus which transmits the potato virus X. Generally, on the juice pore surface, this virus is transmitted. Okay. Next question is cowpea mosaic virus is transmitted by. So the answer is Ceratoma trifurcata. This is a beetle that transmits the cowpea mosaic virus. So cowpea mosaic virus is a beetle transmitted or insect transmitted virus. And the scientific name of the beetle is Ceratoma trifurcata. Next question is black sigatoka of banana is caused by. So the answer is Mycosphaerella fisiensis. Mycosphaerella fisiensis, this causes the black sigatoka, whereas the Mycosphaerella musicola, this causes the yellow sigatoka. There is small difference between yellow sigatoka and black sigatoka of banana. Based on the symptom development, this yellow sigatoka and the black sigatoka was differentiated. In the black sigatoka, the spots are generally rusty brown or reddish color, and these are generally broader and longer one, and these are most prominent in the lower surface. And in contrast to this, the yellow sigatoka that is caused by Mycosphaerella musicola, here the spots are yellowish greenish type, and it is generally smaller and shorter one, and it produce more prominently in the upper surface. Okay, so this is the difference between black sigatoka of banana and the yellow sigatoka of banana. Next question is, green ear disease of Basra is caused by, so the answer is Sclerospora graminicola. This is the downy mildew of Basra. This disease is named as green ear of Basra because of the symptom. Here, the ear or the panicle, this converted into green leafy like structure. Okay, here you can see the twisted leaf like structures are formed on the ear. That's why it is called as green ear of Basra. That is caused by a Oomycetes fungus, that is the Sclerospora graminicola. I have already made a separate video on the downy mildew disease. You can see that video where I have already discussed about the symptoms and the disease cycle. So this is the end of this video. If you found this video useful for you, please let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you want to connect me in Instagram and Facebook, please see the description section. Link is given there. Thank you for watching this video.